How are you? It's Kurt Billups again with the Institution of Spiritual Development. Today we're going to talk about failing or to fail. We've come up with another acronym for fail, which is FAIL, Functional Analysis of an Incomplete Lesson. To fail is to gather the functional analysis of an incomplete lesson. Functional. Why? We're all moving every day, and as long as we're living this life, we will continue to function in some sort of capacity. We will continue to experience ups and downs that come with life or with whatever circumstance or thing that we're trying to accomplish. It will come with its share of perceived failures. But again, this is the functional analysis of an incomplete lesson that we're receiving. Now, so we break the functional part down. And functional simply means that you're in it, you're living it, you're experiencing it right now. It is functional, it's very practical, and it is a very useful thing. So as you understand of this functional life that you live, it is a very practical and it's a very useful thing to go through what we have to go through in order to get us to a more enlightened state, to a happier, more harmonious state of existence and being. Now, the analysis, each day that we live, we're gathering data. We are gathering data. You know, Edison said it best. He said, I didn't fail. I just figured out 10,000 ways on how not to do it. Right? Tony Robbins told a story about FedEx that I thought was remarkable. He talked about how FedEx started off with the ambition to deliver 100 packages overnight the first time they went out to do it. Next day, they came back to the office, they looked at the analysis, they looked at the data, the functional analysis, and what did they come up with? They got one package out of 100. So here the group starts to concern themselves with the 99 packages that didn't go through. The owner of FedEx, the CEO, said, listen, I don't want to focus on the 99 that didn't make it. I want to focus on the one that did, and let's replicate that process. So this is what it's about. We can all sit around and talk about the 99 things in our life that are not going right. But let's look at those things that are going right. Let's look at the things that are working, and let's function and move out on those things. Take that data, take that analysis, and move out on it. The I, incomplete. Listen, you're a work in progress. Man is completed or is made complete yet incomplete. Complete in the sense that you have what it takes. We have what it takes. We have access to the knowledge. We have access to the information. We have access to the energy. Incomplete in the sense that we will spend our whole lives, our entire physical existence, trying to get better, working on getting better, working on evolving, working on blossoming. This is human nature. Nature teaches us this. We are created to elevate and to evolve, but not for personal aggrandizement. We're created to elevate and to evolve, to learn and to get better so that we can be a better benefit to the collective consciousness that we all share in. And then the lesson. Life is a lesson. I once heard a story of a little bird who was on his flight, on the journey of life, and damaged his wing in flight. The little bird had to come down and land and found himself on an open road. And as he walked down this open road with this damaged wing, a cow came out of nowhere, out of the pasture, came up to the little bird and essentially relieved himself on this little bird. Now here's this little bird walking around with this waste all over his body, miserable, I can imagine. And as he's walking down the road, he continues his journey with this broken wing and now this waste on his body. Out comes a wolf. The wolf comes out, charges at the little bird, seeking to devour the bird. Takes one whiff of the little bird, smells this cow waste on the bird, and says, I don't want any parts of it. Then darts back off into the wilderness and never to be seen again. Little bird continues on his journey down the road and comes to a spring. So relieved that he's at this spring, he's getting ready to wash himself off. As the bird starts to wash himself off and get this cow waste off of him, it was remarkable because the waste actually served as an adequate packing to hold that damaged wing in place long enough for it to heal, just enough so the bird could take flight and get himself to a safe place. The moral of the story here is that sometimes life may seem to take a dump on us or take a crap on us, but it could be life's way of saving us from a real dump or saving us from some real crap. So we have to start to learn to appreciate the negative charges of life. As much as we thrive on and anticipate and desire the positive charges of life. We cannot have one without the other. We need both the negative charge of life and the positive charge of life. There is no such thing as failure. What we're really doing when things go wrong or when they don't go as we expected, we're really gathering data. All science uses this approach. All educational systems use this approach. And your life is no different. The lesson is simple. Live life, gather the data, get better as you go along. Life serves as an enormous classroom, and each day we're receiving new lessons. The difference is life sometimes is the only classroom where we'll get the test first and the lesson later. But don't let it stress you out. It's all by divine design. So it's making us better. It's making us stronger. It's bringing us to our blossom. I hope this helps. I hope this helps us deal with failure more practically, more efficiently. Understand that failure is not something that we should run from or be discouraged by. That failure simply means we are gathering functional analysis of an incomplete lesson. This is Kurt Billups again with the Institution of Spiritual Development. I hope this helps. Thank you.